Hello guys, I'm back from probably one of the higher stakes tournaments I've been in. I played it this morning and I had to like focus up, so it didn't really talk or look at chat. But here we'll do a VOD review and go through what I was thinking during the run. Firstly, I'll just go through all of the rules of the tournament. So this is a team tournament between 5 Twitch streamers and 5 Bilibili streamers. And for those who don't know, Bilibili is like the Chinese version of Twitch. They have banned Twitch over there, I believe, so you would have to use a VPN to watch. But for the 5v5, this is a team-based tournament where each member will represent one hero. So this is round 4, which is Mac, and there was 3 rounds already, so we already had an idea of scores, and both teams were pretty close in score. So for the rules, you take the number of victories you have, you add the number of bans if you get a 10 win, and then you also add a bonus for winking or culting if you get a 10 win. So most importantly, you'll need to get a 10 win during your match, and the more banned items you select, the more bonus points you get. So both me and 967, who are fairly decent max, we've selected 10 bans each, which is the max amount. So you can see the banned items on my screen here. And you also see them when I go into the video. But a lot of the most popular lines on Mac are banned, like most of the potion and poison stuff is going to be hard to play with these bans. And one more clarification, banned items can be played during the run, they just can't be on your final board. So let's get into it. So starting off, this is not my main account once again. I usually use this account for tournaments. Doesn't really make a difference, but I like keeping my main account for recording games where I don't have any restrictions and I'm just like full trying. But as long as everything is legend, there really is no difference. Let's just get into the game. So here, day 1, I usually don't click Herma because she mostly just offers like the life conduit maybe and a sword cane, and I'm not too interested in those types of mediums. I think I'm going to choose income here, and this is because the Finns was just a little bit of regen and a little bit of HP, and Mac can gain regen pretty easily through other items. So I'd rather just have the extra income now when it's still super early. Now I click JJ here just to get a shop. I want to beat the Viper if I see it, so I want to make sure I have a decent enough board instead of just taking a free item and not being able to beat Viper. So here I see the Orly bottled explode or bottled lightning, and those two are key supporting items of the carpet build. So I'm probably going to just hold on to those for now. Worst case, like the Orly will be a friend for the tiny furry monster, and the potion is just pretty good on its own. Uh, by the way, the VOD will be sped up by a good amount because I was taking some time to think during this. So here it's still hour 2 of day 1 and I see the idol and a small poison item. So because idol isn't banned and you can play it without a lot of these supporting items on the final board, I'm down to just start building towards it for now. Then I see the Viper, so definitely gonna take this fight. Uh, I'll be hoping for like a poison fang here if possible.
What strange creatures prowl the streets?
Got Lash Out instead, which is totally fine. Lash Out is a great skill. Especially go the Crocodile tiers. So here I still don't really have a board because this idol doesn't do anything without being quested. I'm just considering if I want to take a random free medium item or go to a shop. So it's taken me a while to think about this, but basically, I think the correct option is to go to their shop just to get something that can carry the day one better. Then worst case, you can just buy some poison items. So I see two poison mediums, and at this point, the carpet stuff isn't really happening. So I'm down to just sell those two smalls and buy both of these mediums. Nightshade is like not very good anymore as an early carry, but it's still usable. So once I get an enchanted item that can give me some regen, I'll be down to go for a Nightshade. So the left and middle are basically pretty bad, so there's only one correct choice here. No money now, and 40 HP is not that much, so I'll just take a free reagent. Pig is a good matchup for us, because we just like scale poison. I'm thinking about if I want to slot in Sword Cane here, because I lose the multicast on my Quillen Ink, but I make up for it by getting a 5-second cooldown item that also poisons and gives regen. So I think it's worth it. So yeah, he just has no healing, and we'll just stack enough poison on him eventually. Pretty clean day one, and we can just move on now. Try to get the idol completed. I think I'm pausing because I'm thinking about what my game plan is. I'm not really looking to collect potions right now because potions will not help. I can't even play them on the final board most of the time. The Fairy Monster gave me a silver skill, which is great because as you can see, I got so much poison on the Quillen Ink now. And I'm pretty confident in beating Warrior. Just having regen is good against Warrior. It takes him really long to attack you each time, so you can just regen up. And obviously, I'm clicking this guy to get a ticket. Ticket is a great option for this format, because the temple relics usually aren't banned. Not too keen on the refractor right now. Maybe if it was like silver already. Also because I have lash out, the crocodile tears is very strong. Since they start taking damage the first second in. Here I'm just clicking a random item to try to get more poison item spot. Same thing, go to the shop, try to get a poison item. I miss here, unfortunately, so I won't be able to play the idol today. Also ready to transform this in case I want to use Philosopher's Stone. It's basically a better version of the mirror. Unfortunately, that is not the greatest. I know I want to put the crocodile tears in today, especially when I have lash out plus like some burn as well from the rainbow potion and the sword cane. So that's what I end up doing, and I try to kill them at 13 seconds with the crocodile tears. Mac doesn't have shield, so that usually is like a really big crocodile tears.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both. I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
Does have an 18 burn durable, which is just crazy.
Another step closer to the formula.
Well, I don't think I would have won anyways, didn't have enough damage. Not too bad to take a loss now, to be honest.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Here I'm thinking about if I want to grab the death caps, but it is 8 gold, and that's like too much for the idol, to be honest. Like losing 4 gold to get one more quest to complete on the idol isn't worth. I can just buy some bronze items instead. So I'm pretty sure I just end up rolling this. See a boiling flask, which is a very good item. I can't use it on my final board, but it's really great with these croc tiers right now. So I can start multicasting it and the rainbow potion, and this pretty much guarantees they die at 13 seconds or 12 seconds if it's upgraded. So as you saw in the last fight, like my crocodile tiers did not get to one-shot territory, so this pretty much guarantees it. Now I'm just making some space, buying some chocolates. Don't have a lot of money, so I have to take silvers.
I'm here to defeat you.
This is a PvE fight, so it doesn't matter, but the Philosopher's Stone should be on the right of the cane.
Please, don't tell Master about this.
Nice. Sylvia is way too expensive here, and the free node probably just gives me like a bronze small, honestly, so I'd rather just try to get 10 gold back if I spend 5. Also gives 2 XP. It's like one of those cases where I think it's correct to be clicking this. But I do end up losing this bet, which is sad. And here the discussion is if I upgrade the idol or the croc tiers. And I think it's correct to upgrade the croc tiers. Makes it 1 second faster, and it like definitely guarantees that they die when this pops.
People first, profit 10.
Here I just clicked a shop because I had a little bit of gold left, and if I found like a cheap poison item, I would have just played it, or just bought it and then played my completed idol. Fortunately, I did not find that, so I'm not going to be buying anything from the shop.
That's okay. It was nice to see you. You remind me of someone I fought last century. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
So this Vanessa ended up losing her PvE. So I guess you could call this a paid actor, but I'm pretty sure I would beat any of them at this point, unless they kill me like, within 12 seconds. I only have 8 gold here, so I kind of want to take the 6 gold. I think that's pretty valuable. Same thing here, like getting 80 HP versus buying 5 silver chocolates is like better. See, 80 HP is free, and the 5 silver chocolates will give 100 for 5 gold. Yeah, I'm definitely not buying gold chocolates, so I just took the free HP.
The tyrant king will not be pleased. After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
So here I'm looking at the skills. The left and middle don't make sense. The right one is okay, but it messes up my sword cane positioning. Like I have to move it over, because giving it to the croc just doesn't really help. And that would be useful maybe later, but because most of the potion and poison lines are banned, I probably won't be playing it. So I just roll here. Still a bit poor, so I just take the mountain pass and hope for like a fight or some gold. Ended up missing. So my idol needs 1 more poison item still, so I definitely buying that. That can also be an econ generator. So now I'm thinking if I want to buy another one of those mediums so that I can start transforming the chunks of lead and get some positive gold. Yeah, I'm just counting gold here. I have to sell everything because I spent 8, and I have to have 2 left over, or else I won't make the chunk of lead tomorrow. And I end up just keeping that reagent on my board just to scale my idle a little bit. So I'm having an HP lead on my opponents right now, which is good. I just need to buy time so my Crocodile Tears pops, and it guarantees it kills. The crit here was great, but I would have killed them anyways with multicast. So yeah, same idea here. Not like super interested in the Isla. So I'm just gonna grab some chocolates. At this point, my game plan is probably try to get this idol to silver and then pivot into some kind of relics. But for now, I just want to build up gold, because I'm definitely strong enough to win these days. Just taking the free nodes. Yeah, the strategy is a little bit different for this tournament and how I usually would play. Click Gorgon because she has good synergy with like poison stuff, a lot of gold, and a ticket. And because winking gives more points and my board is like pretty winkable, I am prepared for it. That was something to consider during this. Just take the relax and try to guarantee another day. So dually shop, like the hero shops have a lot of great enchanted items that I could roll. But I'm thinking about my idol and how to complete the quest right now. And maybe incorrect, but I'm thinking of just going to Herma and trying to find like a rapid injection system or something just to get this quest completed during tomorrow's PvE. So that's why I go in here. But I ended up missing anyways. But the Sword Cane upgrade helps a little bit, I guess. And I also should have sold that Clockwork Blades before I bought the Sword Cane upgrade. Another Vanessa. Pretty much just waiting for my Croc Tears to pop again. Yeah, these aren't the greatest Vanessa boards, I won't lie. But they're not like horrid. And there it is. Wink ready to go. I mean, I didn't even transform my lead yet, so I get the gold chunk as well. This is like prime winking time, especially in a tournament setting. So I get double Lumbors, a flashbang, which is really good, a Nicola, which is pretty good. Right now I'm just working on assembling a board that can maybe cheese a day or at least beat the monster fight. Yeah, no point clicking the potion shop right now because I won't be able to play that. Just spending time reading some items, make sure I read all the text. The battle drone is actually not very useful because I need like tags from Stell on my board. So that's not great, but it's definitely enough to beat this monster. And I'm gonna skip that because I don't have shield and I probably won't for a while. Definitely not beating Lich, but Foundation Weaver I can definitely beat with this this board. It's pretty funny, like the double Lumbors. It's not super great though, won't lie. Takes like maybe 2 or 3 rotations of my board to really kill them. It's pretty slow. Yeah, these skills are pretty bad. And these skills are also pretty bad. I don't take heated shells really because I'm not planning to play potion stuff. Maybe I could have taken it just for a little bit of burn. But artillery spotter, I'm just thinking could be useful later. Sterling, I don't really have much of Sterling, but I click Talks because of the femur possibility, and I do hit it. If you look at my board right now, I have Nicola, Multi-Tool, and Flashbang, which are all like small, slow items that are all pretty decent. Like Nicola slows adjacent items for me while charging them, and then Flashbang slows the entire enemy board. The Multi-Tool will slow 2 items, I think, on a 5-second cooldown. I also have a Bolus, which slows every 4 seconds. So it's definitely a good femur angle from this spot. Flying Potion, I won't need that. Most of the support for the flying stuff is banned. I just grab a random slow item. So all in all, I would consider this like a perfect wing situation almost. And Potion Distillery I want to grab because I can create a runic potion with it eventually. And I will need that for the femur. I'm pretty committed at this point until I find more items, but this is definitely enough to win, especially when I've only lost 1 round so far. Another Vanessa. Just want to make sure my Nicola's charging the right items, yeah. The flashbang needs to be charged for sure. And I would have loved an ammo skill. Like getting Gunner from the silver skill would have been huge.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
So now the quest is just keep going to shops and finishing up the board. Got my runic potion instantly, which is great. Thinking about if I want the bolus in. Not sure yet. Grabbing the Orly, mainly because it's nice to have a friend for macroscope sometimes. And I end up finding the macroscope. So it's a whole extra multicast from the Orly. And I'm okay with dropping the bolus here because I don't want my runic potion to miss and hit the wrong thing. Click middle, I think, because she has like the slow quests, which I still have time to complete at this point with enough money from the wink. So I could do that, but I missed on that. Now I just click Treasure Turtle again for the gold and the ticket. So yeah, my board's pretty good. Can't deny that. Like the weapon skill's not the greatest, so I just click Orlin trying to get some slow skills. Maybe a free skill. I ended up rolling because the Venomous Blade wasn't very helpful, and Desperate Strike is conditional, but I didn't get anything good from those skills either, so that sucks. I like taking enchanted items at this guy now. There's some really cool things, like Deadly Holsters is cool, but not really for my situation, it's just some startup. Then Heavy Enchant's always great. So I'm going to enchant that, go to the shop. Got another runic potion. Love that. Rainbow potion, don't really care about.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
So yeah, probably just gonna start running over some people right now. Like gold femur mid game is like really hard to beat, especially with lifesteal. Doesn't really matter what your supporting items are. I just happen to have some really good ones. I don't really want to click Isla because the only thing she has is like a femur upgrade. Going here to see if I can find marbles, which I don't find.
I see everything.
So 180 HP is okay, but relics could have like slow relics, maybe a wand to charge my entire board. So I'm down to click him and try some stuff out.
Examples of pre-Bazarian sculpture.
That's fine. That's like 2 gold catalyst.
Oh, found that one. She'll make a fine antiquarian.
Most of the other stuff there was pretty bad. Clicking this guy because he has slow burn, which could synergize in the future with something. Even like Pylon is pretty good with femur.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for you.
Plenty of gold now, so keep going to shops for some upgrades.
I pay well for mid-sized.
Incense is at least like a slow item of some sort. So I ended up grabbing it. Got a femur upgrade now, which is basically GG's at this point. Like, diamond femur this early is like insane. Just thinking about my board, still value the startup, honestly. Like, I think with diamond femur right now, I have enough damage that even if I run out of ammo, it's fine.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with no.
Another Vanessa. I think it's all Vanessas now. Don't know what's going on here.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
But yeah, if they don't one-shot me or like burst me down in time, my femur will just keep healing me to full. So I won't be clicking call here because my board is already winked and it's already great. So don't need to destroy it again. Skills is banned. And I like Soulstone here because it's a quest item for my macroscope. So an extra multi, and also it's a pretty fast slow item once you buy the right things from the shop. Here I just want to do shield so I can drop my runic pot and do something better with it. Or like put something better in its place. Large chop I don't have money for. I don't really need anything.
So now
The middle guy gives me a gold femur, but I already have a diamond one. So pretty happy to click the guy on the right. He has dock lines, which is a pretty good slow item, even if medium. He also has some like weapon skills that I could potentially use. Haven't tried one shot, one kill yet with femur, but it doesn't seem terrible.
a lifetime of watching your back.
Silencer is like pretty interesting. So I would need to test it out first. Not really anything notable in these shops at all. No need to go to weapon shop anymore. So I noticed that it only drops like 2 seconds off the cooldown, which isn't like super great. So I could just put a slow item and then charge it 2 seconds. So I ended up not using the silencer. My slow item, I'm trying to roll into like a slow energy potion, which is basically a flashbang. Slow their entire board. I think this guy might have got a free legendary item, or not a free one, but from the sharded figure.
I believed in myself and I still lost. Nothing tiny, nothing huge.
Yeah, at this point, I only click middle here because the other notes are just really bad. I don't need shield right now, and I don't need gumball for sure.
You're really gonna enjoy that. I can teach you
Those skills are also pretty bad.
something you must discover for
poison doesn't really help me.
You are by
Even
far the
this
most
vendor
dangerous.
didn't give me anything useful.
But
So
try
I've been
this.
missing on skills a lot this game, which is okay.
You did it really change? Or did you
Then
misremember?
I transform into a heavy spider mace, which is great because that will charge itself while my board is like slowing the opponent, and then also slows. It's just really good synergy.
Stop.
Click this guy because he has the shield free skill. As you can see, like, yeah, my Spider Mace and Femur are both looping.
It's so cold.
I don't need the temporary boost at this point, I'm pretty strong. I'll just take the XP when I can.
Make deals, not war.
Just want to buy some more slow items and get that Soul Stone done.
I can feel our energies resonate.
Another Vanessa. It's actually all Vanessas.
You
I
remind
mainly
me of
bought
someone I
the
fought last
Throne
century.
Net to
My
complete the
fight
slow
isn't with
quest
you,
on Soul Stone, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of it because sometimes your opponent doesn't really have like weapons or friends. But it would have been okay here, but my board is fine just having the small slow items.
like my crew says at the bar. Another round.
I don't know what happened to his board, but he has like heavy everything.
My
So
power
maybe
burns
heavy
hotter,
bootstraps.
melting away impurities.
Same thing as well, like middle doesn't really do much in this situation for me. But neither will the random item. I just want to buy another slow item at this point, get my soul stone done.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
Didn't find it.
That's Paul. You might have what you need.
Just take the health here because I don't really have anything to transform.
You with
I click Boss Harrow here because he has
snakes.
that assault focus skill, which gives a lot of slow.
Whatever move's paying you, I'll
Like even if it slows my own items, it's okay. So my femur will keep charging.
It's okay to work with others.
Just click potions, try to get a slow item. Ended up getting it, so my soul stone's done. Gives my macroscope another multicast, which is great. Also synergize it with Vital Renewal. Says it's like the only region item here. I want to go to Orion here just to get the macroscope upgrade for CD reduction. Yeah. And my board's pretty much done. I think the mistake here is I just don't need the amber at this point. I already do so many slows. Could have just put the multi-tool back and like have some extra charges for my spider mace and such with like the poison and the slow. I'm just thinking right now if I should put the holsters in somehow instead, just for a slightly faster start. Like I would like to win this day now and get this over with. Otherwise, you know, the later you go, the more demons pull up. I decided to put the holsters in at the end. I think. Or did I not? I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just put multi-tool over Amber. But either way, I'm pretty strong today. If he had a lightning rod instead of the observatory, I would lose. I think that absorbs all my slows. But he didn't, so I end up winning now. Like the viral renewal ended up doing something here. Like got a decent amount of regen from it. But yeah, I'd say I got pretty lucky here. That was a good wink. Good timing on the wink gave me some direction with the small slow items, and it gave me enough gold so I could just start buying stuff from the shop without much worry. So I ended up getting quite a few points for my team here. Um, got 10 points for the win, plus 10 points from the bans, and then 3 more points from the wink. My opponent, 967, is like probably the best Mac in China. He also ended up winking, got like a shiny Athnor at some point in his game, so he also got 10 points from the win, 10 from the ban, and 2.5 because he winked on day 5. So pretty much a tie. 0.5 difference. This was the 4th match, so after this we were up by like, we as in the Twitch team were up by maybe 4.5 points, and then the last match was Raresh versus Null Control on Vanessa, and Raresh ended up bringing it home. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the VOD review, and honestly the ban format is very fun. It kind of allows for good content, especially with the winking rules. Like if I would have culted there, I would have gotten a bunch of points as well, but I probably will lose. So it's about balancing like how much are you willing to risk. But yeah,